Our 72 is brought to you by Build It. Together, we make home building simple.
Together, it's the same old thing, day after day. Looking for change in my life, I call the same.
Sinawe 72. One big reality challenge where 4 teams from across South Africa compete for 72 hours non-stop for your vote and the chance of walking away with 250,000 rands worth of building material and products from Build It. Now last week, we saw all 4 teams go through their first long night. Team Eskawini had some complaint and sleep issues.
Wake up and go to work.
Team Rodepan's battle with the weather is becoming more of a problem. Team Bella Bella are full of confidence after a stormy night. And Team Guanabutle continue to struggle with the work schedule. Let's see if a new day brings new challenges.
Was too heavy, but stops, then we went.
James and I now is now here. I don't know, gonna push.
Jakob is op die oomblik nou besig om nou op te kom, want nou maar tyd is nou al oor.
Ons go wake him up.
Nou ek weet nie, hy is nou seker nou al so 35 minute lank.
Is hy dit? Hoe laat is dit nou hy? Hy moet al 5 uur af was. Kom maar, kom maar.
3 hours sleep from yesterday till today. So it's taking my body.
I hear you've been late this morning. Any particular reason for that?
I was sitting awake and then afterwards, now a couple of minutes, I just passed out.
It means that you're going to have to work it in some way.
Okay.
So that we can catch up with that time, ne? Okay.
Me and Rama, we had a little bit of tension and a little bit of conflict. But I'm fine with him. I don't have no hard feelings on him.
It's time to wake up. Yeah, we only slept 2 hours, but we feel like working and carry on. Whilst we are waiting for the windows, I think we must check the bathroom because we need to do the bathroom.
I'll say I slept like 5 hours. I'm still okay, but yeah, I'm still gonna make it.
This is what I was trying to avoid last night because now, so we didn't look at that plan. So it seemed like falling behind, especially on the side of digging the walls on the shack. If you dig the walls without the gate lane, you're gonna end up digging things that is not straight. And you're gonna end up wasting time because once it's not straight, you're gonna end up putting it again. There's much that we're supposed to do in these 22.5 hours, which we didn't done as yet. We need now to change our planogram. We're still a bit behind and we're gonna try to find out where we can catch up. They'll be concentrating on building the shack for the bedroom of the lady that is working on the wheelchair and also the bathroom for yourself to get a place to bath, which is a very important thing.
Papa G is still plastering because he didn't finish yesterday. Elias and Franz, they are putting the garage door. The whole team now, I asked them, everyone, they are still now all right.
guys, they didn't want to sleep. Franz, he drank some of the energizers and stuff, but at the end, he just started to be sloppy and the eyes were red, and then I just thought maybe Franz, he really has to get a rest. He's still sleeping. He's snoring in there.
It's hard work without sleep.
If the sun is staying like this, then we can try to do something outside.
We'll be needing something like 12 hours for that extra room. If it continues to rain, the extra room is continuously being a problem for us.
Oversleeping and tiredness seems to have become the general concern within all four teams. It'll be interesting to see how they handle this within the time that remains. Fun and games, a little bit of construction continues after the break.
Because we read plans, we make home building simple. For your chance to win a 5,000 Rand Build It voucher, answer this question. Who is Team Gondabuhle building the outside shack for? Is it A, the wheelchair lady, B, the dog, or C, the neighbor? SMS answers to 33913. Because we offer finance, we make home building simple.
I'm Tapele Mukwena, and you're watching Sinawe 72. With the sleep monster starting to tighten its grip on proceedings, maybe we can redirect all the attention with the next team challenge. It's worth a try.
Guys, I want to see you guys.
Your next challenge is to cut a pane of glass and fit it into a window frame.
You have 1 hour, 30 minutes to complete the challenge.
You will be taken to the Build It store where you will be given all the expert advice and the necessary tools to complete this challenge.
If you do it successfully, the reward
is a 2,000 Rand Build It voucher. Decide amongst yourself who's going to do this challenge.
Okay, we decide to take France.
Kacheni.
Kalani.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go!
Here we are at a PG glass cutting challenge. Philip is going to show you how the tools are working and how you're going to install it.
So the first thing we need to do is beware of safety. We should be wearing gloves. Then we'll measure the window and the length and the height.
You mark your glass, your size.
You have to take into account the cutting blade. There's about a millimeter difference from where the blade is to the side. So what you need to do is cut on the inside of the marks, okay?
Line it up with our marks that we made. We'll take a bit of white spirits just to lubricate the glass so that it cuts easier.
Then with mine.
You don't press the glass cutter too much down, but you just move it like this.
Consistent pressure right through. Don't stop while you're cutting.
Just move it a bit, lift it up. There's a bit of pressure until it cracks.
So as you tap, you'll try and follow the crack so that it goes right through. Okay, bend it down slightly. There you go.
Okay, Werner, are you ready to start?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Yes.
464.
75.
75.
680 here. I didn't know nothing about that. It was not so easy for me. So I was a little bit afraid and I was a little bit shaking because it was the first time. Out of 9.
That's true.
It's fine, yeah. Wow. That's good. I'm very much happy.
I was nervous for glass cutting. It's my first time to glass cutting. I'll manage to do that. The piece of glass will fall down. There was nobody holding it, the glass.
He should have used Clara just to help him there to hold on to that piece that he was cutting off.
Yeah. Perfect cut.
Let's see what's happening here, guys. When you cut, what you did is you moved the square, so you've cut 2 lines. Let's just measure this. Okay, you're gonna have to cut one more time.
We thought it was going to take just like 5 minutes. The glass is not square. You're gonna start with new glass. You're gonna cut new glass, and you've got only 43 minutes left to cut.
No, I got. So far, everything's good. I'm very impressed.
Okay, now what we are going to...
2.7.
275.
What you need to do now is put a small piece of putty.
Right, perfect. Go, man, go. You can do this, man.
There you go. Another stroke of putty. Just a stroke.
Don't be afraid.
She's sleeping now. So now she's left you to do this alone. Yeah. You don't want to wake up the team leader to help you.
Maybe she's tired.
All right. Okay. But it's looking good.
Still the same.
Werner, I see you've been struggling here. What's the reason for that?
Putty too much, but
So you're going to
maybe
take a little bit of putty off?
When he put the beading back, he struggled a bit because there was too much putty, and then he had to remove the beading, take out all the putty, and then he had to do it all over again.
Let's put the beading back, and we hope it fits now.
This is the last part, right? Come, man, come, man. Come, man.
To be honest, sleeping during the task, I felt bad, but it was just overdue. I was very, very sleepy.
Philip, are you happy with his job he's doing now?
The guy done a good job.
It was the first time and I learned so much for it.
Congratulations. You're winning a 2,000 rand voted voucher.
Werner, are you done?
I'm done.
Let's ask our belted expert, Danny. Please have a look, and then you be the judge of it.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay, Werner. Inside. He encountered some problems and he actually fought on his feet and he sorted it out.
It was a learning curve for him, and he did good.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot very much.
Yes, there's your voucher. Thank you.
I win the challenge and I'm very happy for it.
Well done, guys. Well done. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yo, G. Yeah. Looking very, very good. Well done, Elias. Well done, Zinef, for sleeping. You were supporting with sleep.
Yeah.
Elias, well done, eh? Good job.
I'm very proud of Elias.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Let's go back and complete our task at hand at home. Okay. Yes, let's go, guys.
The clean sweep with the team challenge must be a boost for the overall morale. More non-stop construction to come, so stay where you are.
Because we offer expert advice, we make home building simple. For your chance to win a 5,000 Rand Build It voucher, answer this question. Who is Team Gondabuhle building the outside shack for? Is it A, the wheelchair lady, B, the dog, or C, the neighbor? SMS answers to 33913. Because we deliver, we make home building simple.
Back and still building. Sinawe 72 continues. Now, before the break, all 4 teams were rewarded for a team challenge well done. With some renewed energy, they soldier on.
I'm enjoying it so far because the sun is coming out now.
While the sun is shining, we must try to seal this leakage.
In order to save time, you see how bad is the floors, eh? What we need to do now, we got to change the wall planning on the floor. We're going to put concrete and put the tiles afterwards. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the precast concrete, and we'll put now the laminate flooring.
Still struggling to do everything just to finish it up. The problem is the gate, because I have to remove those steels there. If we can manage to finish like before 7 o'clock, then I think there's gonna be a trouble.
But this one is, you cut it wrong, eh? It was taking the guys a lot of time to get the measurement correct.
I'm feeling a little tired. It affects my work right now.
Welcome back. Earlier, we saw our team successfully complete the glass cutting and installation challenge. Some more efficiently than others, I might add. But to help me and you guys at home understand how to do this properly, we have our expert, Ntate Philip Mokau, and Utlarbon Sauri. How do you put this glass together? Ntate Mokau, Ubia. Yeah, I know. Well, it's over to you from now on.
I'm going to show you how to fix a glass and how to cut it. First of all, we have to have some safety. Okay. We use the glove, the left-hand side glove.
Okay. So why do we use the left-hand side glove?
Because you are going to cut with the right hand.
Oh.
And you need the safety glass for your eyes. So the small particles of the glass, when you cut, they mustn't
damage your eyes. Oh, okay, right, cool.
Now I'm going to show you the equipment that you need for cutting the glass.
Okay.
You need a glass cutter, a measuring tape.
Okay.
Your square, and the long one is the one that you are using when you are cutting the bigger glasses. In this container, I've got a paraffin. I use the paraffin when I'm cutting the glass, so the small particles of the glasses that are on the glass, they mustn't damage my glass cutting.
Right, are we ready to cut some glass?
Before you cut the glass, we have to measure our window.
Right, I'll hand that over to you.
It's 465. You have to leave that 5 millimeter, you make it 460. If you can cut it 465, it won't fit.
Yeah.
And you go this side again.
I see you measure the inside of the frame.
The inside of the frame, not outside.
Yeah. Now we've measured our frame, safety is in check. We know what our tools are. Where do we go from here?
Now we are going to cut the glass.
Okay, so grade 460. Okay.
And this side also.
460.
460. Now I turn my glass. I take the long one.
Okay.
This must be on your dot. Now I'm taking my brush with paraffin to remove the dust and the small particles of the glass that are over here. Now I can cut my glass. I make sure I am on my line, then I can cut. There we go. Then I just tap on my glass. You see, it breaks a little. You see this part?
Yeah.
They are made by size 3 and 4 and 6 millimeter.
Okay.
So that you can break your glass with this.
Oh, there we go. Now I know what that's for.
You have to choose which one fit on the glass. There we are.
That's a clean break. Okay, now we're cutting the other side.
You don't have to use much pressure on this, because when you start to cut, when you are using a pressure, when you get right on the middle of your glass will break.
Oh, I see.
Can you see?
Yeah.
I'm not giving much pressure on this glass.
You're just resting it on the glass.
You see?
And that's it?
That's it. Now we're going to break the last part of this glass so we can feed it. First, you see I use this to break the glass.
Yeah.
Because that glass was
very small and thin.
Very small and thin. Now this side, the glass is too big. I'm going to use 2 hands to break it. No more the glass.
The glass cutter. Okay.
Your mark must be on the middle of your fingers.
Okay.
I don't use much power. We are now going to put on our glass on
the frame.
On the frame.
Right.
The putty knife.
Putty knife.
Make sure your frame is clean before you could put your putty on it.
Got you. And you do it by hand.
Do it by hand. You have to mix it before you could put it on the frame.
Is that what you're doing now? That's mixing it?
Yes. I'm glazing now the window here.
He makes glazing look so cool. It's all very quick, isn't it, Brother Philip?
Yes.
Right, so now we're ready to fit our glass and have a window.
Now, make sure you don't break your glass. You put it nicely. There we go.
Mm-hmm. So what's next? We've got the glass on. The putty seems to be holding.
We put back the beading on the frame.
Right. Put the beading back onto the frame, right?
Onto the frame.
So is that enough putty that we have on the window?
The beading is there to hold it frame.
Okay.
Our beadings.
Okay, hammer time.
Make sure the nails, they are not going to hit the glass. When you hammer them, just be gentle on it. Now we have successfully put our glass on the frame.
And we have ourselves a window. Who would have thought that fitting and cutting glass could be done so easily? By following the right steps safely and carefully, you too at home can do this by yourself. Always remember, ask for expert advice if you're not sure. It's very important. A big thank you to our expert, Mr. Philip Mukabu, for showing us how it's done. You've been a true champ, sir. Thank you very much. From me, Tapele Mukwena, see you next week. Good building and good night.
Next on Sinawe 72, the unforgiving sun threatens to destroy what little hope remains for some.
Expect things to be at a more advanced stage than where it is now.
As the teams robotically renovate through the heat of the day.
Today, we're just lacking a little bit.
This takes some serious willpower.
I don't even feel myself.
Sinawe 72, Wednesday at 5:30, only on E!
Down, bad boy.
Sinawe 72 was brought to you by Build It. Together, we make home building simple.